I'll just sign on real quick with my regular microphone. Um, it was just strange. I was happy to be at the church. Hearing aids were a little bit off, so I got to get some professionally programmed. That's coming up here in a bit. These were just to give me some time and space to figure that all out because the other ones are really expensive, and they're not working out anyway. So I just there's a lot of glitches in them. But I was out there. I was walking around as I do. It's just easier for me to walk, right? And you can watch the service on Zoom while you're at the church or listen to it on the overhead speakers. I opted to watch it on Zoom, or you can sit in there, but I'm just not 100%. I really went because I know the missionaries really wanted me to go. And, they've been so kind for the Bible study that they're blessed to women, believe me. I know how God is. Like they see me and they don't understand who I am. They understand the concept. You're somebody before you come here. Right. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm rightly related to the rabbi. Definitely family related. That's why they hate us. They hate us, man. They hate Jesus. They hate me. All right. Look at there. I'm a sinner saved by grace. That's guaranteed. Thank you, Mary. But I was out there. It's quite far into me walking around. It wasn't right away, but I do my healing thing. I don't know if I think a couple people knew I was healing people. I don't know if they know or not. So I was walking around healing everybody. That was fun, and I just do my thing, with my mind and with my hand while I pass by. Right. So at a certain point, I was outside and I was walking around. It's funny because the Lord was timing it so I could get people as they were leaving, healing. Just a couple women. Right. So I was outside, and then it just hit me like it looks because I'm in the parking lot now, right? So now I'm patrolling the parking lot. So it just hit me that it just seemed out of place for not being a psychic kid. So I was like, okay, something's going on, right? And they don't have air purifiers in the church, so I was pretty screwed up in there. I was doing my best to be, at least spend a couple hours there. Right. They wanted me to what I would call sit in the men's Bible study. They have another name for it, but I just couldn't get it. It looked real interesting. It looked like they had a presentation and everything. Right. So I don't think it's just about churches, and I don't think it's just about that place. I think it's about a lot of places. So, right, just pick it up. By Jewish, Islamic. Right. Apparently, something caused them to go after Josh, Governor Josh in Pennsylvania. So something's up. Right. So the blip is up. I mean, when they do an arson attack on the governor of Pennsylvania and get away with it to a certain degree, has to be investigated. Then we definitely need to start looking. So it just, I definitely protected that church while I was there. I healed the people, healed the place. Right. I wish I had found it when I was younger. It'd been fun. Right. I mean, I still can maybe heal some of this and feel okay in church. I mean, I was really, I grabbed a Gatorade. I think I dehydrated a little bit too, but I think that happens with allergies. Right. Drink water. Man, I didn't see it right from the beginning. Oh, it looks like it's. Like it's stuck there. All right, I put the Wi-Fi on. Maybe it'll work better. So it wasn't from the beginning that I noticed it. It was a little bit into it, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, something's up. This doesn't seem normal. What was weird, before I went in, it was like I was carrying everything in there, my Bible, the Book of Mormon. I had a full kit. But it was like, now you got two phones and a wallet. You need to put that. And my spirit hearing aids were in there. In a Bible case. The Book of Mormon. Book of Mormon's in there with the Bible case just fine. I mean, with the Bible in the case, real fine. But then it was like, okay, use your, because they're just sitting there empty. To use your fanny pack. Well, fanny pack, it has the Kansas Blue Line flag, a U.S. Blue Line flag, and trust, in God we trust thing, which I thought was weird too, but I kind of felt it would work. All right, so it was kind of a little weird, and then I had cargo khakis on. I'm thinking, what? This doesn't look right. Or it looks right, but right. But I kind of just didn't put it in the back of my mind because I'm trying to get in there and meet people. I'm trying to adjust the hearing aid so it'll work in that environment. Had a lot to do. Well, what I wanted to do was watch it on the Zoom because then it's easier than the other part, trying to adjust the hearing aid thing, because that's a Bluetooth connection. Right. Just standard, Bluetooth. So, all right, I think I'm there. All right, so Yeah, I'm running out of power on this phone. I don't remember this much foliage last year, like all this color. I don't remember it. Right. I know these trees were here, but I don't think they were this bright and bold. Maybe I'm wrong.